Alright, welcome back. As you've seen in the other videos, that's in this damn series, been working on the motor of the 95’f350. We changed a bunch of parts, pulled out the injectors, took them apart, cleaned them, put them back together. The bottom part of the injectors. Then changed the IPR and the ICP. Both have been changed. Blew out the valves because it got oil in from cleaning the injectors. Well, now we got the little problem of air in the tank or air in the line. So when I try to crank it over, it blows through the cap because for some reason it can't. There's not a vent or something that can't blow the pressure out, so it's blowing out through the cap and all over the ground. So I have a suspicion it's that selector valve for the tanks, because it wasn't working either. It was stuck on the back tank, and then I pounded on it a little bit for about a minute, and now it switches back and forth. So let's see if that's the problem or not, because I've checked everything else and everything else is fine. So we'll go from there. Well, if you got your full fuel selector valve stuck, just take and drill out the rivets. Like so. Pull it apart, try not to lose everything. More likely to be like this. Take that little screw, it's under that cap, and screw it till it's loosened all the way. You watch down in there. When you get it, push on it. Like so. And then you'll be able to see that. Then you should be able to do this. Pull it, and it pulls itself back. Then you know it's freed up. Okay. Take some lubricant. The hell is this shit called?
It's a synthetic oil. Mobile one.
Take a little drop of Mobile One or whatever the hell you got.
Any kind of oil, it don't matter as long as it lubricates it. That slide pin.
Drop it in there, like so. I ain't showing you how to take the damn thing out. I'll put a video, because I got all covered in shit. And you just take it and cycle it until it moves freely. Now, as you can see now, I'm not pulling so hard like I was, and it's moving a lot more freely.
It was jammed from sitting and no lubricant, no fuel lubricant going through it.
Yeah, it's moving pretty good now. I ain't got to fight with it. See? Then put it back together. You better pay attention to how you took it apart. I broke some, so that's how I know how I put it back together. That washer goes down there on that motor. Those two little pieces of metal go just like that. There's a flat spot right here, and you gotta line those pieces of metal with the flat spot, and that's how it goes back on. And then you just gotta feed this back down into like so, and make sure the way you took it out, you put it back. In case you can't remember,
I'll show you the way you took it out.
that there is that one there. This triangle goes on the back side. Simple enough. All right. This is what I've done. You see, I still ain't put it together yet. That's all right. Because after you pull these rivets out right here, you're gonna need 6/32s. You don't need them 2 inches. I ended up cutting them to 7/8 of an inch. And you're gonna need lock nuts. But what you're probably gonna do, I ain't tinkered with it yet, but I'll show you. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put the lock nut on the top there, and put the screw in the bottom. Like so, because you can't get around the lock nut if you put it down here. It won't fit. And have something else with it. You might have to bore the hole a little bit bigger with the drill bit on some of them because you reamed it out a little bit. I didn't ream it out all the way. So that's where that's at. And if I do anything else to it, then I'll add to what I've already done. If not, then this will be the end. This is how I ended up doing it. 7/8 of an inch, cut that down to bare minimum because the connectors, that one is fine. Had to bore out the whole 5/32 for the 6/32s to fit. Now time to put the damn thing on and see if it works.